All right, now I usually don't talk about this stuff. YouTube might demonetize the video. I don't know, but it's the number one topic now. Trump has COVID. Melania, Rona, Karma, First Lady, Christmas, hoax, October surprise. I'm literally on Twitter right now just scrolling through the trending topics. I feel it's kind of ironic. Like I literally just finished recording video number 8. And that was the last video on my video list to do. And not only did the announcement of COVID happen for Trump and the First Lady, but the Wi-Fi in the apartment went out. I had to reset the modem. I'm like, must be an October surprise going around here too. But long story short, yeah, this happened right after the debate a couple days ago. And apparently somebody on Trump's team had tested positive for the virus. It was a woman. I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick because, like I said, I wasn't really planning to do a video on this, but wow, yeah, there was a person on Trump's team who tested positive, so that's how he got positive. Well, excuse me, that's why he got tested, and now they're both positive, and the internet is losing their freaking minds. Like the fact that again, in a matter of minutes, I kid you not, in a matter of minutes from the time I saw it trending, or not trending, but just the news report, and then I got the modem set up, it was like taking over like 8 trending topics and the memes and the gifs and everything coming. But let me just say this much, like, given the fact that you all know that I had my roommate who had COVID, what was it about, what's it, October? Like in mid-August. Let me just say, I don't wish this on anyone. But if nothing else, I just hope that this once again solidifies the importance of wearing a mask, washing your hands, social distancing, and not really being around too many people unless you really need to be. But even then, taking precautions. So I really do hope the president and first lady do make a recovery because of the fact that this really is a serious matter. And yes, I know depending on your political stance, it's like, well, what about those tapes that revealed that showed that he knew how dangerous this virus was, but he did nothing? Yeah, I understand now. I see why the karma thing's trending. But at the end of the day, I don't wish this on anyone. I do know who I'm voting for now. I know earlier within the past 36 hours I did a live stream. I wasn't sure. I think I'm pretty sure at this point, but I'm not saying who, but I know who I'm voting for at this point. But also, I hope that everyone in that arena at the debate gets tested as well, from what's his name, Chris Wallace to Biden. And I know Biden's wife had a mask on because I do recall at the end of the debate when their wives walked up to the stage, you know, Biden's wife had her mask on. I think she took it down, like kiss him or whatever and whatnot. So I do hope that no one else in the arena has it. But yeah, guys, this is real. We'll just have to wait and see what happens over the next couple of weeks. I really do hope that those who joined the party for Trump, who were saying, oh, this is a hoax, the mask thing is ridiculous, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, now you know, okay, I'm actually scrolling. I see this like little clip. I think it's a Popeyes or whatever. Like there's a black guy eating some chicken. He takes one bite and he's crying and people are just patting him on the back. It says Planet Earth hearing Trump got corona. Okay. Again, it's the memes and gifs are hilarious because regardless of what happens in this world, the internet will not fail. So all I got to say is it's right to be concerned because I want to be completely honest. I was unaware that Donald Trump was as old as he was. I know Biden is like, what, 2 or 3 years older. They're both in their mid to late 70s. Like, I did not know this until I looked it up yesterday. And I'm like, holy crap. So you all know when it comes to COVID, it's something that really does hurt the elderly. So, oh, here's a clip, 8-second clip from the debate. Let me see if I can find it.
200 feet away from I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
As the caption said, this did not age well. Okay, well guys, for real, I do hope that they make a full recovery, and I just hope that this wakes up people's eyes, especially his own. So with that being said, that's all I got to say, because people listening, you probably know someone who had the virus. Oh, okay, here's a longer clip. Let's go ahead and play it.
I have a mask right here. I'll put the mask on when I think I need it.
There's background music. I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, for real, people who are listening, there might be someone out there who has had the virus themselves. They may have lost a friend or family member to the virus, or they know someone who had the virus. And if you're aware, then you know it's not a game. And thankfully, you know, for me and my roommate, when he had it and we pretty much had our own safety procedures, like neither one of us would be out of the our room at the same time. And you know, when he went out, he would have his mask on, and when he was in the kitchen, he never failed to wipe everything down and clean it. So when I went and I was safe, when I left my room, I would have a mask on and a pair of rubber gloves, come back in my room, throw the gloves out, throw the mask away, wash my hands, and I was cool. I remember I took my test on my birthday, got the results, I was negative. So for real, this ain't no joke. So that's it. That's all I got to say in this video. I'm not even going to do my usual promotions. You all know the drill by now if you want to follow me and all that good stuff. But thanks so much for tuning in, and let's see how this thing unfolds over the next few days. Well, technically the next couple of weeks. Oh, sorry guys. This is a post-edit addition to the video because when I, you know, unhooked my mic, I just realized that I think I brought this. No, I was actually talking with a friend prior to the debate, and I remember when I was at home last week, I remember, you know, trying to sleep, but it was like loud. My mom slept in the living room on the couch. She was watching her usual thing, watching the news and just passing out. And there was a Trump speech going on. And this was one of the first times I had legitimately just heard him speaking since he came to commencement at Liberty to speak the final time I graduated. And that was, again, the first time I actually just listened to his speech because I was too lazy to get out of bed. But long story short, I remember listening to the nonsense he was talking about like, hey, I'm the first president to like come up here and speak without the use of a teleprompter. And he would just say all these outlandish things, which I'm like, what in the world? And these people were just chanting his name. And it just reminded me of, if you're an anime fan, Dragon Ball, like Hercule, Mr. Satan. He would just say, oh, you know, this is a trick. Nobody's using energy attacks or flying. It's all fancy smoke and mirrors. So basically the equivalent of Trump saying fake news. And these people would just chant his name and hang on his every word like he was a god. And it's just like, what in the world? And that just let me know, like, this dude is probably going to win again just because he has these mindless followers. But more to the point of this video, I like I said before, I do hope they make a full recovery because this virus is no joke. And if anything, I do hope this shows him, like, please, like, wear your damn mask and get your people to do the same. When I say people, I mean his followers and those who don't believe in the importance of whatnot. More to the point, what I hope doesn't happen is that after recovering from the virus, assuming they make a full recovery, that he decides to underplay, like, you see, I had COVID and I made it through. It's no big deal. And then his followers would be like, well, see, Trump had the virus and he made a full recovery, so I shouldn't have to wear a mask or anything either. Without realizing that, well, dummy, he's the president. He has a lot of resources, health staff, and doctors that the average everyday person doesn't. So again, if me and my roommate, again, I didn't have it, I didn't catch it, but he had it. If we just follow the simple steps of quarantine, washing your hands, and being safe, you won't catch it. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait. I just hope this is a wake-up call. I mean, you would think the Herman Cain thing would be the wake-up call, but nope. Hopefully this one will be. And he died. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.